Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good evening to all listeners. You are with us. I'm DJ AINA.
And I'm DJ RINA.
And DJ TIRA.
You are now tuned in to us in slot 8
Every Tuesday,
6 until 7 p.m. in Iium.FM.
Your campus radio.
Hi guys. How are you, Rina? Welcome back.
Okay. So what do we have today, Aina?
Aina? So maybe we can talk about cakes.
Cakes.
and
Today is very unique because we have jelly cakes.
Wow.
The decoration is very unique and
different from others.
different from others.
Usually, like if we cake jelly, we eat jelly, it's just like a usual jelly, you know. Like there is no
like that.
decoration, like only jello.
This is interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
So later we will introduce our guests. But
Now,
we have to listen the song from
You'll
Phil
be-
Collins will be in my heart. Like Tarzan,
slot 8 wide.
on AINA.FM.
Your campus radio.
Iium.FM, your campus radio.
Hi guys, you're back with us. I'm DJ
And
Aina.
I'm DJ RINA.
I'm DJ TIRA.
In slot 8 wide.
Okay.
Okay, now we are so special because we have
Again.
PUAN ZAHARA. The founder of TIRA. The founder of what?
Founder of
Hidden.Blooms.
Sorry. Okay.
Hidden.Blooms. So maybe Assalamualaikum PUAN ZAHARA.
Waalaikumsalam. Thank you so much for having me today.
It's an honor. Okay, so maybe you can introduce yourself.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Zahara Nas binti Anis Ahmad, and I am the owner of a small home business called Hidden.Blooms.
So when you start the business actually?
I started about 3 years ago. It's almost 3 years.
Oh, 3 years.
It's close to 3 years. Started in May 2017.
Oh yeah, almost 3 years.
There is longer period, right? So maybe you can share about your inspiration doing this business.
How do you keep consistent?
Okay, I've always dreamed about having my own home business. So I was working in the private sector before, but then when I had my first child, I wanted to take care of my children myself. So I wanted to do something that I loved from home and make that into a business. And I love jelly cakes a lot. I love jellies. At that time, jelly cakes was something very new. Not many people knew about it yet.
So at first, you decide to sell the cakes.
I wanted to do a business. So because I was so determined to learn it. So in my mind, I wanted to sell it as well.
Okay, so who helped you a lot in managing the orders, including taking orders, managing the Instagram, like posting everything, like
So all of those things I manage myself. I take the orders myself. I manage my Instagram account myself. I deal with the customers myself.
Whoosh.
But I can't do all that without the support of my husband, because he's the one
lovely
who supports
husband.
me, and he is the one who keeps advising on the business aspect of it, how to talk to customers, how to deal with them, because he's a businessman. I can't do it because I'm still learning. So he's the one who is
3 years and doing alone. Oh my god.
With children.
So maybe you have plan in the future about ambil pekerja or something like that.
At the moment, I think I am still able to handle it on my own. I do not want to take my orders so much until I feel overwhelmed and tired.
So
and
what
I
if
don't
there are
enjoy
lots of demands from the customer?
You mean from a particular customer or a lot of orders?
A lot of orders.
A lot of orders. As much as possible, I try to do it, especially festive seasons like Hari Raya, Deepawali, Christmas. There will be a lot. It gets me very tired, but I still try to fulfill all the orders. But it gets me very tired. So times like that, then my husband will come in and he is the one who will help me pack the jelly. And jelly is not just once I make,
You
is
can,
set,
like, pack
and
it.
I pack it. And it's not that. It's like it has to set. We have to make
You
sure
have to
the
make it
jelly is
very
completely dry.
Yeah.
It has to look very neat and presentable when we hand it to the customer. So all that is my husband is very particular. So he will help me with that when I'm very overwhelmed with orders.
Bestnya.
Inshallah, Aina nak.
Bestnya.
The power of
Very someone who
husband.
love goals. So maybe you can share in one day how many orders that you take from the customer.
Okay,
You
generally
receive and how many you take?
Yeah.
Okay. Generally on normal times, like off-peak season, it's about 2 orders a day.
2 orders
Yeah,
a day.
it can go up to about 10 to 15 in a week.
Wow.
A lot.
On normal period. Festive time, it can go up to almost about 8 to 10 a day, closer to the weekend.
Mashallah. Rina, mashallah.
But there are some days where I don't get orders. There are some days when I get more. It's okay. I'll just manage my time. When I don't have orders, I take it as a break and I spend more time with the
With your-
children.
So you are working every day? Or
Or depends on the order.
Depends on the order. I do my jelly based on orders. But Alhamdulillah, it's kept me busy almost every day. Yeah, because on the day I
High
don't have,
demand.
then I will go and restock my supplies, or I will do some research, or it's a ongoing process.
Wow.
I'm
Very
inspirited
inspiring.
now.
Inspirited to
make
the cake.
To make a business.
To make the business.
Find my passion and make it into a business.
There are lots of information from Puan Zahara. So maybe we can break again.
And then
And
This is Akad.
from
Akad
Iium
lagi.
Teduh. This is like our song, our signature song.
Every song.
okay,
So
so
station with us,
it's not Eat One in Iium.FM.
your campus radio.
Hi, you're back with us. I'm DJ Aina.
And I'm DJ Rina.
In slot 8.
What? Okay, so we're back to these jelly things. So, jelly cake. So actually, what are the foods or menu that you provide? Like the jelly itself, like do you have how many flavors, or like do you serve any menu beside the jelly itself?
Yeah. I don't have a specific menu because I only specialize in 3D jelly cakes. But I have an array of 12 different flavors at the moment. But my flavors can grow, or I can just add my flavors anytime I want, or whenever there's a customer who wants a specific flavor, a different one that's not in my in my list, I can just do that. A lot of customers want customized flavors like coconut with longan, lychee.
So meaning we can request as well.
Yeah, customers can request or pandan gula Melaka with longan, or any combination actually. So it's actually very nice even for me to try something new, because they all want something unique for their party.
Yeah.
They want something different.
it's very
Maybe
true.
they have their own taste, so I can customize flavors.
Very talented lah.
Yeah, thank you.
So like, so when you made this kind of business, like how is the acceptance from the feedback from the customer itself?
Okay, initially it was very important to me to know what customers felt, because it's something new, right? 3D jelly cakes. Especially 3 years ago, it was almost unheard of. 3D jelly cakes and a flower inside a jelly. So when people saw it for the first time, they'd be like, "Is that real? It's so pretty. Is that edible? Is that flower
is it
real?"
edible?
So everyone would be asking that. So I said, "Yeah, it's real. It's pure jelly. It's 100% jelly. The flower is jelly, so you can eat it. Then people like it, and it tastes pleasant because it's not very sweet, and it has all the local flavors like pandan gula Melaka or sirap pandung." So yeah, Alhamdulillah, they started ordering again, and they introduced it to their family and friends, and it's like a chain connection. It just kept on going and going. So yeah, for me, Alhamdulillah, I think the response was quite good.
So beside all the positive comments, like did you ever receive some negative feedback?
Yes,
Any fussy
yeah.
customers?
Yes, definitely. I think in every business there is
Yeah.
some
Ups and downs.
ups and downs. There will be some fussy customers as well as some easy ones. So that is what keeps our business growing. Because if we don't have a fussy customer, they don't require specific things from us, then we won't
Won't be
have
motivated.
that,
Yeah.
About to
motivated.
develop our
So
business.
actually, from fussy customers, it gives me the situation. The situation teaches me how to handle this customer, how to meet her requirement. Because fussy customers, sometimes they have only a specific set of that thing that they want. I want it like this. Yeah, they want things to be done in a very certain way. Sometimes it's easy. Oh, they want it like this, they want it like that. Okay, let me fulfill it for them. But sometimes it's very hard because they are so critical
I'm so
in
demanded.
what they want. It gives me very little space to work with. My requirements are very tight. So it's very limited. I can't be free, you know, when I create it, and it's actually quite stressful. So sometimes in situations like this, it does not turn out as nice
as nice
it
as
can
like
be.
you did usual.
Yes.
Because it's how we feel.
Because like there's too much.
Under
There's too
pressure,
much.
yeah,
Yes, too much information. They're pushing me a little bit too hard. The expectation is too high, and then, oh no, it's okay, but maybe it could have been better.
If they just leave it to you,
If you
right?
just, whereas like customers are like, they just give me like, this is the color that I want, this is the flavor that I want, and maybe a type of design that I usually do. Okay, that's it, and the rest they leave it to me.
Leave it to you.
It actually turns out better because it's more fluid. My mind is more free. It's not structured.
And it's more you.
Yeah. That's like the best thing.
Because I'm not restricted. Like
With the pressures and informations and stuff.
But fussy customers also, they teach me a lot of things. Yeah.
Is there any incident like you made the cake and after that your customer didn't pick up the cake?
I was about to ask the questions. Yeah.
So far, I have not experienced.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Oh,
Alhamdulillah.
because you will send the cakes, right?
No, most
they
of
will
the
come.
case that they
Pick
will
up.
come and collect it from the house. But Alhamdulillah, I've not yet. No, I've not experienced that yet.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
So far, like, where's the place that you? Like, like, where's the order coming? Like, from which
area?
Which area?
Mostly it's in KL, PJ, Subang, Shah Alam,
KL Selangor.
KL Selangor. Yeah, and there are some orders from Johor, Melaka.
So how
as
do you
well.
send it?
I don't send.
Oh,
They will come and collect it.
Sanggup.
My jelly has traveled to Kelantan as well, Singapore.
Wow.
Someone has taken it once to England,
Wow.
to India. So in situations like that, we pack it more carefully.
Yeah, because I just wanted to ask like how many hours like they spend for the cake to be like not spoiled.
Yeah.
Actually, we just have to pack it really carefully because they will hand carry it, so they have to. The customer themselves are taking care of it.
Usually jelly is not melt, you know.
The journey. How many hours for it to be like spots? Like
For how long? For it
spoiled
to
rot.
get spoiled?
Spoiled rot.
Oh, yeah.
If it's not refrigerated, it can get spoiled. If it's under very hot sun, maybe 2 days or what. But if it's still cool and in the fridge, inshallah, it can last for quite some time.
England is cool.
Yeah, like in the plane and all that, it's quite cold.
Yeah.
If it's in the car, then I advise them to put in a cooler bag.
So dah sampai England.
Indonesia not yet.
Indonesia not yet.
Indonesia, they have contacted me. Yeah, they have contacted, but
Maybe Rina can
She can
buy.
bring I want to say she can bring.
Bring to Indonesia. Medan.
But Medan is big, so Indonesia is big. So this to Bandung where?
So like so far, like what are achievement that you get from like doing this kind of business, like, or do you have any memorable experience in doing this business?
Alhamdulillah, in this past almost 3 years, I have had some nice experiences with this jelly journey. So when I was almost 1 year old in this Hidden.Bloom, I was invited to give a talk at Wanita Hari Ini. For a live show. It was just a short segment, but it was really memorable. It was a stepping stone for Hidden.Blooms.
And you get the coverage, right?
Yes, that was the time I gained a lot of followers after that, and it was so overwhelming. Actually, right after the show, I just started crying.
Oh my
Because I
God.
didn't expect that at all. I didn't have. Actually, I went with zero expectations. I just went because I was invited, and when it was done, I think within minutes I had maybe a gain of 2,000 followers. Right,
Oh my God.
maybe within half an hour. So I was
Wanita hari
so
ini.
overwhelmed.
Wanita hari
Yes, I was so overwhelmed. I just cried for one whole day.
While doing the cake, right?
A few months ago, I went to Hanoi, Vietnam for a competition. Yeah.
So,
I didn't win. But I got a merit award for excellent work. But the whole thing was a very good experience for me because we had to bring everything from Malaysia, everything, all the equipment, our food, the ingredient, everything.
Then fly.
And
Then
fly
fly to
there with my
Hanoi.
children, my family, and I did the competition there. It was very good experience. I got to meet all the other jelly makers, get to know them, speak to them. I've seen their work online, so finally I get to see their faces.
Your
behind the
idol.
work. Yeah. So we get to learn from each other, get to know them. It was really, really good.
So far, like, what do you think the best thing of making the jelly itself? Like, what do you find the best thing?
The best thing is when when I've done the jelly, because the jelly is done upside down. I'm not sure if you know that we have to create a clear, like a canvas layer, which is the first layer, and I craft the jelly upside down. Okay. After that, I
think
mix
I saw.
Yeah. After that,
that same like the eyes.
put in the flavor, and once that is set, the jelly is already set, and then I topple it. And when I lift it, then I can see what I have done, the work that I've done. So that for me, every time is a surprise.
Like,
It's
satisfying.
really, really nice. Like no matter how many times I've done, like maybe 1,000 over jellies already, but
That's
each
still the
time
best thing.
it's a surprise.
Still the best thing. Wow.
Because I can't. My mold doesn't have a glass. It doesn't have a mirror, so I cannot see what I'm doing fully. I know, but still after topic, that
So like when you're doing it, you just like
it's upside down.
yeah, it's upside down. You're like doing like with your
Just
feeling.
visualizing
Yeah, visualize
it,
it.
yes.
Yeah. Oh my God.
All in here.
It's in here. I can visualize it, but when it's toppled upside down, that's when you actually see what you have been doing. So it's really satisfying.
That's
It's very
nice.
rewarding.
Okay, so we'll continue after this. Okay.
Break again.
Break again. So now we're going to have Crush from David Archuleta. So station with us in slot 81.
On AINA.FM.
Your campus radio.
Hello everyone. We're back again. It's like
Iwa.
DJ TIRA.
Ini DJ Rina.
I'm a DJ Aina. Okay.
Okay, Tira.
Oh, it's my turn.
Okay.
Apa yang dekat tangan ni?
May I ask
Yes, you can ask.
how to like contact to order?
Oh, how to order.
And how to order from
How
you.
to reach? Yeah, how to reach you?
All my jellies that I make, everything is on Instagram. IG is called Hidden.Blooms. Yeah. I am not available on Facebook. It's only for family and friends only. But otherwise, everything is on Instagram.
So we can place order from through the direct message, or do you have WhatsApp number?
You can direct message, but I prefer WhatsApp. WhatsApp number, everything is already provided there.
Take note.
Take note, everyone.
Hidden.Blooms.
Okay. How much is the delivery charge?
The delivery charge?
Yeah.
Delivery charge, actually, I don't personally deliver, but I have a runner who does it. So it depends on the distance and the time. It depends on the runner, actually. Yeah, can directly pay the runner.
Which runner that you hire?
He's actually from, I get the service from GoGet or a freelance runner as well. Yeah.
So if from Gombak, like range how much?
PG
From Shah
PG to
PJ to Gombak, I'm assuming probably about 35 ringgit, yeah.
fun.
Because of the distance, and if it's traffic hours, maybe it will be more. And because it's a fragile cake, it cannot be put on the motorcycle. It has to be in a car. Yeah. Because otherwise it will slide.
Oh my God.
So better pick up. Rina, better pick up.
Rina
Go to
selalu pergi
PG.
sama.
And then we take the
BBJ.
And then
Okay. And then what area do you cover? I think you
Yeah.
said it earlier,
Yeah.
right?
So maybe you can say that
Basically, anywhere that
The customer
most of
wants.
the time customer will come. So it's basically wherever the customer is and where if they are able to pick it up, they will pick it up. And if they are okay with the delivery charges, it's okay. Yeah, we can cover the area as well. But it's mostly around KL and Klang Valley.
like near kan?
Yes.
So do you like I mean like do you go to an event, like if someone invites you to an event like a wedding, something like
Yeah.
that? Like
do
you
cakes for events?
I do a lot of these cakes for hantaran actually.
hantaran Aina.
something.
Many actually. Most of the jellies ordered is for hantaran purpose and for birthday.
Oh, birthday.
Yes, and for main table. Like now it's not Hari Raya, so there's a lot of weddings. So it's all most of it is for hantaran.
For hantaran.
And nowadays what's happening is both pihak will order. The pihak lelaki and the pihak
So you do
perempuan.
double.
So yeah, I do double.
Semua
Both
makan
sides
cake.
will get to taste it. Because otherwise, I'm ordering for hantaran to give to the boy side. Nanti kita tak dapat rasa. So they will order one for themselves as well.
I see.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very nice.
How about the price?
Price ranges from about 95 ringgit to or 300 ringgit. depending.
For hantaran.
No, for hantaran usually is 8 inch. For hantaran is usually 8 inch size, which sits nicely on the dulang. 8 inch goes up to 130.
Because it's 8 inch, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay lah, macam secret recipe.
It's from 95 to 130 depending on the design and flavor.
She does eat, so
So actually
Covers
the price depends on like how difficult is the
The
design.
price depends on the flavor, the design, and the size. Yeah, the bigger the size or the more work involved, it will go
How
up.
many
and more
size?
Yeah,
You
what are
have?
the size?
Yeah.
I
How many
have 8
sizes?
inch, standard 8 inch, 9, 10, and 12.
Two, four.
And I have mini jellies as well. They're smaller. It's about 4 inch. in
Is it
size.
like mini cupcake?
Yes, it's like mini. I call them petites.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Petit small.
Yeah, petites. And those are individually packed, so it's nice to give people as gifts.
Party.
Yeah, parties or
Okay, insyaAllah
like
nanti kita
berkat.
book.
Dessert dia berkat.
For Aina's party.
Lol.
Hantaran Amin.
I know
Her
Hantaran.
birthday is on 30th October, so
Hantaran.
Tak ingat.
I don't want to buy. You buy.
Make a surprise for me.
Okay. Are you planning to like further?
Just now you
Areas
said
of
that
your
your cake
business.
was in England. You know?
Or maybe like do you plan to open a
International.
cafe
International.
Next planning in the future.
Actually, at the moment, I'm very happy with how my business is going.
It's running, yeah.
Because it is completely dependent on me. It depends on these two hands. I can't mass produce the jellies, and it won't be fair if I ask someone else to craft it for me. It will not be my work. So at the moment, I'm very happy the way it is.
Like you're very
from
enjoying
home.
it then.
So I have time with my children as well. For my family, Alhamdulillah, I think this is just fine for me. If anything, maybe I can consider classes for the future. For now.
Any plan that you want to, maybe you want to open the outlet shop maybe for your business?
Yeah.
Are you thinking about it?
Not yet.
No, not yet. But I have done like a collaboration with another company, pop up maybe for like a weekend or something like
So
that.
like you place
Yeah,
your order
yes,
there, so
yeah.
people can buy it
Yeah.
from them.
I will bring it there, like
Nice.
charity bazaars and all that. So I have done that. But to open a permanent store, I think not yet. Yeah,
Not yet.
Not yet.
Maybe you will wait for the kids to grow up.
Maybe, insyaAllah.
Inshallah.
Or maybe like they'll
Mewarisi.
continue, they'll continue lah Aina. Aina tu kan martabat dia kan.
For me, I take it a day at a time. Like, you know, if the rezeki comes, I accept it. So whatever comes along the way, insyaAllah, let's see what happens.
Ya, Zaki. Amin. Bismillah.
Okay. Tira?
Okay, Tira.
So we're gonna have a break. for a
Last
while.
break.
Last break.
Then we're gonna go with the
So stay tuned
conclusions.
to us.
It's like 8Y in Iium.FM, your campus radio.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
You are still with me, DJ Tira.
And me DJ Rina.
And I'm DJ AINA.
It's not.
What?
I'm excited.
So this is the last talking point for
So you're going to conclude.
today. Not yet.
Oh, yeah, not yet.
It's
okay.
I asked
For the conclusion, yeah.
for tips for
Like
the
doing business.
and how you manage your time with
Your family, your business.
Like taking care of your
Your
child.
me
Good
time.
question. Sometimes I don't know how I manage my time as well. But I do it anyhow because the business is important to me, but my kids are more
More important.
important.
Yes.
So
Multitasking.
yeah, I have to multitask. I have learned in these 2 years how to manage my time better. I try to do as many orders as I can as early as after subuh. And up to maybe 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon before my children come back home from school. So when they come back home, then my focus is completely on them. But if my orders is a lot, then I continue back in the evening. And for me, every order, like you ask me for advice, right? Every order is important. Every client is important. Do not prioritize your customers. Whether they are, Alhamdulillah, I have received orders from very important VVIP people in Malaysia. Their orders is just as important as if my mother orders or a family orders or a friend orders. Each order is taken very seriously,
Very, very carefully.
with much love and very carefully. I make sure that I give it my best, and if there's some things that I cannot do, then I just tell them honestly that maybe there's some things I can't do. Yeah.
So speechless.
Okay.
Maybe after this, Rina wants to start the business.
What business?
Dengan Aina sekali.
Dengan Aina sekali. Aina ada business.
Kita buat martabak lagi.
It's just that I know my father-in-law once advised me that if I want to do something, do it seriously and do it well. Because it was a hobby because I love arts and craft. So I turned my arts and craft with my children into something more serious, like a hobby. I've turned it into a business, but I did it seriously. So I love my job. Basically,
Because you're doing your hobby,
Because I'm doing
right?
my
That's why you're determined.
So yeah, it's easier when you love it and you do it from your heart.
Yeah. And it's like really nice, like when your hobby get paid,
Yeah.
That's like the best thing.
The most nice feeling is that when other people appreciate and they love what you have.
Yeah.
And they come back and tell you that you made my day. Because of your jelly, we loved it so much. Thank you so much.
yeah,
You made my Mother's Day. Such a warm feeling.
Yeah.
I've had some very, very nice comments that just keeps me going, keeps me very, very motivated.
Allah, very inspiring.
Very inspiring.
Aduh. So mengeluh. We're just speechless. So we are going to conclude our slide for today, for this week.
Yes.
So as Puan Zahara said just now, every order is important and prioritize all the orders and also give it your
The
best.
best,
The
yes.
best for your customer, for your lovely customers.
And if you wanted to do something, just do it
Pursue
straight
it
and
seriously.
do it seriously. Because
Yes.
eventually you'll get there.
So I think that's all from us for this week.
Yes.
Thank you, Puan
Thank you so
Zahara.
much, for coming.
Uh-huh.
So we'll see you guys next week, inshallah.
Okay, so
Same day.
same time.
Tuesday, 6 to 7 p.m.
Tuesday, yeah. I'm DJ Aina
And I'm DJ Rina.
And I'm DJ TIRA
and slot 8 What?
on AIN.FM.
Your
Campus Radio.
Bye.
Assalamualaikum.